Hello, I'm Jay Luck, master hypnotist and NLP practitioner. If you don't discover who you are and how you think and the habits, patterns, and beliefs that you have, you'll always be in a state of overwhelm or confusion or feeling stuck and trapped with something that you don't feel comfortable with. And mostly the state of overwhelm is about us trying to be something that we're not, naturally. Now, as an example, let's say that you do accounting, but you're really not good at it, you really don't like it, but it's something you feel you have to do, or logistics, or fixing the car. And let's say you're a level 2 or 3 at that skill. So for you to become a level 4 or 5 at that skill would take a lifetime and misery, and you wouldn't like it. It would not be a happy process. You see, most people, 85% of the public, are in jobs that they don't like, that they're really not matched for, but that's what they feel they have to do. On the other hand, if you do something that you're natural at, let's just say that you're a 5 or a 6 at something that you just do naturally. It takes almost no effort. It's fun for you. You're excited about it. You're passionate about it. And it's easy. It wouldn't take much effort at all to become a 9 or a 10, would it? And a 9 or a 10 gets well rewarded if they're willing to accept the fact that they're good at it, that it has value, and there's nothing to feel guilty about if something's easy for us. You see, if something is easy for us, it just means it's a natural talent. So people that are 9 or 10 in their talent can command the marketplace. They can have abundance in their lives in so many different ways if they just relax into and surrender into what they're natural and have a good ability with. So when you think about it, what is the best asset for a business to have? What is the most important asset? Well, I'm going to go ahead and answer that question for you, and it's clarity. It's to be clear. This is the most important asset because if you're clear, everything starts to happen. Everything starts to flow into what you want. And it happens on its own. You don't have to do anything when you have clarity. Ho'oponopono is about getting clear. Because when you're absolutely clear about something, then you get what? When you're absolutely clear about something, you get inspiration. When you get inspiration, you just know that it's right. The things that you need to do to accomplish it show up. The steps that you need to do become, maybe they're still work, but they're easy work because you know it's working. You're satisfied and confident that you'll reach your goal because it's natural and it feels good. You see, when we're scattered, we feel ungrounded, unfocused, lost, confused, because we're not letting our natural talents and abilities come into play. When we're in a relationship where there is really loving support, that person in that relationship with us loves us and loves the skills, talents, and abilities that we naturally have. And they support us in growing that and getting better at it and in expanding our horizons in our life to do what we're good at, because that's how they really love us. So when we're in that kind of a relationship, we need to recognize that. Instead of trying to do things that we aren't good at and thinking that's what we have to do to somehow be better, recognize that you don't need to do those things. As a matter of fact, a perfect relationship is one where your partner has skills, assets, and abilities that you don't have, so that you can help each other, support each other to get to be better at the things you're natural at and not worry about the things that you're not because your partner has those skills, assets, and abilities. True love is supporting that. You see, to not let someone we're involved with get that natural talent and ability expanded is, well, frankly, it's bad. It's not good. The relationship will not survive. So when you're clear, you're home free. When you're not clear, there's confusion, there's a sense of loss, and there's a sense of overwhelm. So how are you doing on that? Are you on the path or are you clear? You see, you can tell if you're off the path when you don't feel sure or you feel confused or you feel lost and you don't recognize that the love of those around you is already what you need. We tend to think that if we had more education and more information and better people around us or went to this other place that we'd find what we need there when we have exactly what we want around us right now. And that's all baloney to think that you've got to go somewhere else to find it. When you're clear and you use your natural talents, abilities, and skills, and you're clear that's what's right for you and is possible, then clarity wins the day. It shows up in the people that are already in your life step up and help you get that. And the love that you understood that they had before is now changed because you're clear about yourself and you understand their love and how it supports it. Because there's a reason that they help you to become the person you already are and will be naturally, because they truly love you and they know that that is where you are most joyful. Have you ever noticed that the things that we do naturally, oftentimes we feel guilty about, as I said before. So when we feel guilty about it, we don't think we deserve to be paid well for it or to be appreciated for it. But it's exactly what we should do and the life we should have, to do the things we do naturally. When people really love us, they support our talents and that are natural, and they want us, and they will help us and encourage us to develop those. When we're in real relationships with people that don't encourage us to do that, then they're the wrong relationship. If they encourage us to develop those talents, they truly love us and understand that. Lots of people think mindfulness is the answer. Well, what does mindfulness look like when you see it? It's all about thinking and analysis. You see, thinking and analysis gets in the way. When we let go of our rules, regulations, filters, we have space for love and new opportunities and learning more. When we have all these filters in place that always this happens or never this happens, that's totally wrong. There's exceptions to every rule. This is what we help our clients do, is discover these talents that they have and discover what's natural, and then it becomes so easy for them to change habits, patterns, and beliefs that they don't like, that they feel uncomfortable with. And it's because we're discovering their natural skills, talents, and abilities. And they become more passionate about life and more passionate about the relationships they're in because they get to be real. If you're feeling stuck and trapped, now's the time to get in touch with us. We can do consultations with you online, on the phone, in our offices. The most effective is certainly in person. The next most effective is right on computers nowadays. We can do everything with video. So I look forward to talking to you soon. Have a wonderful day. And I hope you take this to heart, that the true you is what you're natural at. And you can easily get rid of old habits, patterns, and beliefs by recognizing what that is and then using self-hypnosis and NLP practices and Ho'oponopono to change all that. We're here for you. This is 100% about you.